Hey everybody, Uncle Buck here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So today is a pretty exciting day for me in the shop. We are officially starting the 72 GMC C15 restoration. Motor runs great, transmission's junk, won't drive. So we get an extra transmission for that already. But these 67 to 72s are super special for me. My grandfather and father started restoring one just before I was in high school. Then we finished it right as I got my license, and I actually drove it as my primary vehicle for a few years through high school. So absolutely love these trucks, my favorite body style ever. So we are going to be doing body, paint, interior redo, engine bay cleanup, suspension brakes, all that. So tune in, subscribe if you want to watch the journey. Let's do an initial walk around, check out the stuff we couldn't really check out when we were purchasing it, and see what we're getting into. Thanks again for watching. So this is an overview look at her. She is a 72 GMC C15. The grill and bumper and all that was replaced by the previous owner. He just never finished the restoration. So she's got a 350 in her with an Edelbrock with a 350 turbo behind it that's junk. We're gonna be putting in a 400 turbo. Starts right up, runs great, just needs a choke cable. Hinges are junk like most of these are. The back of the hood sits up about a ½ inch. I would say the body lines on this are probably about an 8. Spacing looks pretty good all around. The bed has this liner in it currently. Oh yeah, and there's the exhaust. Pretty much there's no exhaust about a foot behind the headers. But underneath this liner, the bed and the fender wells, everything's in really good shape. So really excited for that. As you notice, it has a tailgate that A is a little rough, and B, it says Chevrolet. Luckily, I was able to find one on Marketplace that's GMC, that's really straight, so we'll be throwing that one in. Again, you can see just surface rust. So really good shape there. So we definitely have some body work ahead of us. He put new fenders on it because there was rust in the originals. And anyone that knows 67 to 72s automatically sees something wrong here. 72 should have the marker on the front. And I did locate the wire and the bulb taped inside. So we could swap that back, and we already have the light. So also has auxiliary tanks, which we may or may not take out. Haven't decided yet. The tanks themselves look to be in pretty good shape, and the selector valve seems to be working, so we might keep them. Let's see this interior. So the doors, I love this color scheme, this green with the white top. The doors do appear to be correct, the color matches, and it has the screw that only the 72s have. And personally, this is my favorite door panel or door card that came on these 67 to 72s. So really cool. LMC truck already has those pads on the way to me. So one thing I couldn't really do is rip up the seller's rubber mat. But from the bottom, the floor looks pretty good. Definitely needs a rocker on this side. As you can see, hole there, and 2 or 3 holes back here. So I will be ordering the rockers as well. The stock tank isn't leaking. So let's take a look at that. So stock tank seems to be in good shape. No leaks at the seam on the bottom. Dome light works, but of course the shell's gone, so I ordered one of those as well. So the seat seems to be era correct, but of course it doesn't match this truck. So I'll probably just have it rewrapped because the cushions and the springs and the frame are all in really good shape. So my first step in this restoration is going to be to pull these sills, pull this floor mat out, and see what we're dealing with on the floor. The dash, of course, which most of these were, this one's just especially bad, are shot. Already got that coming too. One thing I love and I wouldn't want to change is that stock radio. I just think those are the coolest radios. The spit is good, and I love the two-tone color on these 72s with this color scheme. So I really love the dark green glove box, and the spit is just about perfect. So on the passenger side, the pad and everything seems to look good. Door panel looks great. And even got a beer cap in there. This rocker may be good once I pull this. Doesn't look too bad. And of course I'll pull the mat. Let's take a look at that spid we talked about. Yeah, spid's in great shape. And there's the mirror, passenger side mirror, and all the mounting hardware. And believe it or not, the cardboard on this glove box is in really good shape compared to some I've seen. All right, threshold is off. Seal is of course gone, but hopefully it's not too bad. Let's get this seal out of the way and see how it looks. All right, driver's side is fully stripped out. So as you can see, rocker, definitely toast. You can see right through there. Even got just a little piece of the floor. Hopefully you can see that. But the good news is all that is good. So really just one little section of floor there. And then the rocker, which I already knew before I pulled the sill, is toast. So hopefully the driver's side is better. Let's take a look. All right, passenger side is a different story. This one looks much better. So I need to shop back in there, clean up that rust and treat it, but nothing all went all the way through, and rockers are good. So I'll get the stuff coming I need. Rest of the floor looks great. Tunnel looks great. Everything looks really, really good. Well, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the journey of this truck getting fixed up. Thanks.